The title of today's class is The 10 Laws to Successful Team Building. The 10 Laws to Successful Team Building. I was wondering what to call the class, and earlier in the class, Robert was saying that he'd like to call it the 10 Laws to Creating Secrets. So we went with the 10 Laws to Successful Team Building. So a team could be a committee, a family, a marriage, a council. Basically a consultative body that comes together for the purpose of making decisions to serve a mission. The decision could be how to pursue a particular course of action, educational plans, financial plans, spiritual plans, emotional plans, but involves some decision making. And the team comes together with the idea of coming to the best possible decisions in doing that. And so the 10 laws are the best ways to achieve this. So without these 10 laws, you cannot really create a successful team. It's impossible. Now, in doing this, we're going to take it that the team is already there. For whatever reason, certain people were hired as part of the team, or you have a family, a husband and wife who chose each other, and children who came along, or whoever the team is. Could be a team starting a new enterprise, a business. It could be a spiritual group coming together to talk about the affairs of the community. But they are who they are. They're already in place. Of course, it's always best when you have people who are compatible in some very basic way. That's not always the case. So given the imperfections of the combinations, as well as the imperfections of individuals, these are the best 10 laws for that team to function with, regardless of the compatibility or lack thereof. Now, whenever a group cuts together, there's an agenda. The agenda is, how much money should we spend on fixing the building? Or what repairs do we need to make? Or what books do we need to buy for our school? What books do we need to buy for our spiritual community? There's some decisions that need to be made. There's an agenda. Sometimes it's more formal, where you get a treasurer's report, the report of the last meeting. Or there may not be that structured. There's an agenda to, it could be like in Congress, they want to know whether, now they're consulting on whether to raise the debt ceiling. So they come together with a specific agenda. Now I'm going to tell you law number 1. And I'm going to tell you what destroys the team, destroys the group. The number 1 destroyer. When the task takes priority over the reality of the individual, the team will fail. When the task or the agenda takes priority over the reality of the individual, the team will eventually be destroyed. Conversely, the reality of the individual must have a priority over the agenda. This is very foreign to people's thinking, because people come together and they say, well, we're coming together to make a decision about X, Y, and Z. That's why we're here. What happens is this, inevitably. If you don't put the reality of the individual first, then you're going to start disliking each other. You're holding us up. Why are you saying those things? Why are you disagreeing with me? How come you're not even talking? Or, it's stupid what you're saying. I mean, come on, get with it. Or impatient, going on and on. When are you going to get to the point? You're going to have those thoughts. If you don't say it, you're going to get those thoughts. It's going to show on your face. And when you speak, it's going to come out in your tone of voice. So at the beginning of any meeting, this must be followed. At the beginning of every meeting, everybody must recite this. You are the priority over the agenda. Try saying it together now. You are the priority over the agenda. You are the priority over the agenda. Now I'm going to take each point. This is very alien to people's thinking. I've never seen a group, and I've been on many consultative bodies, many committees, many councils over my life. And I got to where I couldn't stand them. I haven't been on a committee or a consultative body in 20, 30 years. So there must be, you are the priority over the agenda.